Well, summer camp season is inching closer, and one beloved camp in northern Michigan is now under new ownership for the first time in over 70 years.
That's right. Here to tell us all about the history of Camp Tanuga and the new additions to come, Mike King and Sean Reckney are both with us. Guys, thanks for being here. Good to have you.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Mike, let's start with you. Give us kind of the backstory of how this new ownership came about. You know, what got you guys inspired to take over Camp Tanuga?
Yeah, so Camp Tanuga has been in existence since 1952. It's been a traditional summer camp in Kalkaska, Michigan. Sean and I have been working together at another camp, and so we've been in the summer camp industry for 20 years and 12 years, and we've always just kind of had this itch to keep going, so we found this opportunity and talked to the owners, and it seemed like the perfect fit. And we're from Michigan, so great spot for us to be doing this.
Yeah, and Sean, tell us a little bit about just the elements of Camp Tanuga that you're planning on keeping the same, because I know there's a long history there, so some of those beloved elements year after year that kids look forward to.
Right, yes. No, there's a ton of history, so we definitely want to maintain everything that's going on currently. We just want to add a few things to it. So a lot of those traditions are going to remain the same, from everything from the raising the flag, lower the flag, all the activities that are currently there. We're just going to add a few more to it. And really, the activities are a catalyst for each kid or camper to become more of an individualize himself through the activity to be better at a skill or socialize, getting away from that cell phone and interacting with one another in a camp setting. So
absolutely.
Mike, I'm curious about just the takeover. Obviously you guys aren't historically a part of it, but do you have any grasp of like when the heyday was for Camp Tanuga? It does seem like camps in general have gone through this ebb and flow, this rise and fall in popularity, and it's just kind of starting to make a comeback, it feels like, in a lot of ways.
Yeah, I feel like summer camp historically was all 8 weeks of summer, and now it's kind of been shrinking down. Now you see all the sports camps popping up, 1 weeks here and there. But the heyday, I would say, was the 80s and 90s?
80s, 90s, yeah.
Yeah, 80s and 90s. And so we're our goal is to bring back the heyday to Camp Tanuga.
Absolutely.
No, for sure. What are your favorite? What are your favorite memories for you guys of camp?
I remember when when I was a kid, I attended a camp, and there was a rule: if you received, I believe it was 5 letters in the mail, you got thrown into the lake. So I got pulled out of my bed because my mom actually wrote 5 letters and got woken up with the splash of the water.
Though.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, I remember that, and then building little Bunsen burners and cooking out there in the wilderness. So a lot of things, and that was back about 30 years ago. So
you're going to implement the letter rule at Camp Tanuga now, or?
We might. Yeah.
I think you have to.
Yeah.
Might be a lot of splashing because there's a lot of letters going around. So
right.
There you go.
And Mike, how about for you?
Yeah, I did a couple hockey camps as a kid. I mean, those were always a great time. I did one in Banff, Canada, so my family got to go vacation, and then I had a great time doing hockey camp.
And speaking of hockey, you're also adding an element to Camp Tanuga that involves hockey. Tell us a little bit about that. That's
right. So we're going to bring 2 1-week sessions for hockey camp for peewees and bantams, and then even an all-girls hockey camp. 20 through 25, we'll have a peewee group and an all-girls group, and then July 27 to August 1st, we'll have a bantam group and a peewee group.
Tell us what that looks like for hockey in July, though.
Oh, it looks great. You get off the ice, you get to be on the boats, you get to explore camp, be in the wilderness, and then you get 2 hours of on-ice training a day. So
best of both worlds, really.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Well, how do families, kids get involved? We've got lots of moms, dads, and grandparents watching. Where would you suggest we go to get some more information?
Yeah, to get more information about the traditional residential camp, camptanuga.com. To get information about the hockey camp, tanugahockey.com. And then we also have, outside of the summer season, we have events like weddings or family events or corporate events, as we have an 8-unit lodge on site. It's almost like a little motel. It could fit 32 people. So definitely looking to utilize that in the off season, especially in the beautiful fall colors
Oh,
of
yeah.
Michigan,
Sure.
or
So
the
I-
winter.
Really, all year round, you guys are up to something.
Yeah, you got something to do. I feel like we were talking about the ebb and flow of popularity, and now those of us parents who were kids in the 80s and 90s, now we're like, yeah, I want my kid to experience that too, it seems like, for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you
Very
guys.
cool.
Sean, Mike,
Yeah.
good to have you guys with us.
Yeah.
Thank you
Camp
so much.
Tanuga is back in business. Look forward to everyone checking it out. We'll share the interview, of course, on 9 and 10 News.